Alright, it's the next day after my last video, and last night I found a deal on Marketplace for 3,000 DVDs, so I'm going to pick them up, $500. It's going to be a mission and a half because it's in Melbourne and I have to pack them all up when I get there, so I've got 24 tubs I'm taking with me. I think it's enough. Taking my dad's van, with a van that I was nearly going to buy, and why would I buy it when I could just borrow it? So I'm taking that, and yeah, mum and dad live half an hour out of town, so I've had to get mum to come pick me up, take me out there, and then the van will live at my house for the next few weeks so I can use it while I'm moving. So it's going to be a mission. I'm going to pick up Lita on the way so she can help me pack them up when I get there, because I just don't want to do that shit. And yeah, hopefully it's a good deal because I can't really see a lot of it. I'm taking a bit of a punt just based on what's in the front, and I can tell that the guy that owns this must be an old guy, so I can see a few things in the front. I'll definitely get my money back off them, so there's going to be plenty more in there for me, so it'll be good. I haven't had a DVD deal for a long time. What's going on? That drink's going to get a bit rocky in here.
I'll drink it all.
Hang on, I got something for you. You got to take it inside because it'll melt.
What?
Happy Easter.
Thank you.
Just a small token of appreciation. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For everything you've done so
Just
far.
put it in here.
It'll melt.
Okay.
Unless you want to eat it. But you can put it back inside. Give it a go.
Any more melt?
We like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
We've just rocked up to pick these up. As you can see, there's lots of TV series. These are all movies at the back. Lots of common stuff. Alright, this is the deal. It's a bit awkward filming at the place, so we filled the van, and as you can see I didn't have enough tubs. I brought 24 tubs with me and 2 of these big Costco bags, and there's still a ton left, so I just said just chuck them in loose. So it's going to be an absolute bitch to unpack when I get home. Lita's already sitting in the car, she's done, but she did a whole heap of it. She did way more than me, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Alright, it's now the next day. It's stupid o'clock in the morning because Nelson wouldn't let me sleep. So yeah, I have to deal with these DVDs now. They're still in the van. I didn't get them out last night. I actually went out for tea, and I was just too knackered. I was going to do it when I got home, but I was a bit knackered, so I decided to wait till today, which was not a great idea because it's been raining all night. So, which would be fine, but all those loose DVDs, as soon as I open the door, they're just going to go everywhere on the ground. So obviously I don't want them to get all wet, so I'm going to have to try and put a tub under the door to try and catch them when I open the door. I'll open the sliding door on the side and try and catch them slowly as they fall out. But yeah, I'm not going to bring them all in at once anyway. As you can see here, this bench space, I'll get my camera right. That's the only space I've really got to work with at the moment in here, because I'm moving and I've been sorting stuff out. Like I've got all these tables and stuff full of stuff. So I'm just going to bring them in bit by bit anyway. So like a lot of those movies are not going to be worth listing. So I'll bring a whole bunch in, sort them out, put the ones that are no good into tubs. Then I'll bring more in, etc, etc. Alright, hopefully this works how I plan it to work. No. They all fell out of the back. Fuck. Right, that did not work how I planned it, but at least not as many fell out as I thought were going to. So I've got it so that I can just pull them out now. Problem is the ones at the back, I cannot open that back door because they will literally go everywhere. So I'm just going to have to work my way from the side here to the back. The loose ones at the back will probably end up being the last ones I pull out, because I'll probably just start pulling these tubs out first so that I can actually get to the back. All right, this is the first little lot that I've got out here. It's a very small sample size, but I'll try and give you an idea of why I bought the lot and how I'll sort it out. The reason I bought the lot was because in the photos, these were all the ones at the back. I couldn't see any of them in the photos. I could only see the stuff that was right at the front of the photo. And I could tell that the sort of collector that owned the collection, I could tell it was an old guy. It was definitely an old guy. There was some Western stuff, and there was lots of old TV series. And those lots always look the same. And so I was very confident that there would be lots of good stuff in the back as well. And now I'm sure there is. Even though this is a very small sample size, I saw a lot of stuff when I was packing them up as well. So this is the reason, this sort of stuff, that I wanted to get this lot. I don't know what this is worth. This actually might not be worth much, but there is lots of this sort of stuff. The complete series, Ghost Story, aka Circle of Fear, these old TV shows and stuff. The oldies love them, and the oldies, some of them aren't on streaming, and a lot of the oldies don't know how to use streaming, so they still buy DVDs. So that's the reason I wanted this lot. As you can see, there is lots of really common stuff. So how I will sort this out is I will take all of the common stuff out first, and then put all the stuff aside that I know is good or I'm not sure is good, and I will look it up. That way, if I put all the stuff that is common aside first, it just makes things so much easier, because there's literally like 80% of this whole lot I won't list. Yeah, maybe 70%, because it does look like a pretty good deal. Look at this. Hammer House of Horror complete series. That'll be good. There's a Monkey, Legend of the Monkey complete series there. I reckon that'll be good. You know, there's lots of little gems in here. These 6-shooter classics, like a lot of those aren't worth listing, but there are a few that are. But I'll put those aside, and I'll probably bundle them up as well. Have a look at this. The complete series. Yeah, it's really weird. You don't usually see porn that's PG rated. But yeah, I don't know, never even heard of that. So never seen that DVD before. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite part of the job, is sorting through a collection and not knowing what I'm going to find next. It is so much fun. All right, I sorted this stack out. I'm not going to do this with all the rest of the DVDs. This is it. Just doing it with this small sample size. Just give people an idea. So yeah, there's 2 big stacks there of nothing. I won't list them. I just put the superhero ones aside, and maybe I'll bundle them later. There's a few like random TV series here that I've just put aside, because I'll probably find other ones that match them. 4 bootlegs, they'll go straight in the bin. There's a bunch of these Western 6-shooter classics. I'll put them aside till I get the rest of them. And these are the ones I'll list. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. These are low end. They're all $10 to $12 each, but I'll still probably list them. And these are what you'd probably call the bangers, even though there's a lot of like $15 ones. But yeah, that's like 15. That's like 25. That's like 20. 25. I can't remember exactly. That was about 25. That was like a 15. That one I cannot remember at all. That was a 20. That was like a 15. That was, I think, about 30. I'm pretty sure that was up around the $30. That was like a 15. Oops, they're about to fall. I can't remember. I think this one was a little bit more, like 30. That's like a 15. Actually, Monster Squad was going for like 25, 30. That's like a 15, a 15, a 15. This actually comps really well. 2 solds, one for 80 and one for 90. And there's a few listed. There's like 3 listed, and the lowest one is 70. So that's a really good one. This one, the archive collection, I can't remember. I think this one was going for a bit. That should be about 30. And this one was going for a bit as well, about 30. So I'm pretty bloody happy with that. That's a very small stack out of a very big deal. And what? Like how many are there? 20? Maybe average amount at 20? $400 in that little stack. Maybe an extra, you know, I don't know, 50 there, 100. Well, there's about 100. You take off fees and that. So that's 500. I am going to be able to sell some of those 6-shooter classics. Yeah, like that tiny little amount of that deal is my money back on the deal. I paid $500 for the whole deal, and I will get my money back just here. And I haven't even, you know, all the tubs with all the TV series and that, they're all out there. All the rest of the tubs. This is actually going to be a much better deal than I thought. So I am super happy with that. Have a look at this legend. She probably weighs 40 kilos dripping wet. And she's just dragged all this shit in out. It goes right around the corner. Out of the van for me.
One more, one more.
One more. Yeah, that's so much help. It's not funny. She's even picked a little stack out for herself, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more that will get added to that. Last one.
And then we get this one, and then we put the one without a top on.
What?
So it's like pull this one, and then put that one on top.
That's alright, just leave it there. Alright, we'll put it on top then.
Wait, 1 second.
Have a rest. Have a break. Alright, that footage you just saw was from this morning, and it's about 4 days since I last recorded. So yeah, I had Lita here this morning, or today, pretty much the whole day. And yeah, things have just been hectic as, like, I'm moving house in less than 3 weeks, and I just bought 3,000 DVDs. Don't know if there was actually 3,000. I actually think there might be more. I think they just guessed when they put the ad up. But yeah, it is a really good lot. A really, really good lot. It's actually going to end up being one of the better DVD lots I've ever got. So I'm super happy with that. But yeah, this morning I did not make Lita bring all those DVDs in. There was still all the loose ones in the back of the van, and all I asked her to do was take some empty tubs out and put those in the empty tubs, because I can't really get in the van properly because I'm old. So I actually told her, I can bring the tubs in, I don't want you to hurt yourself. She's bloody tiny, so some of the tubs with the TV series and that can get pretty heavy. I said, don't do it, you know, I don't want you to hurt yourself. And she said, she just straight up said to me, you're more likely to hurt yourself than I am. So she just did it. Like, I still said don't do it, she did it. So massive shout out to Lita, because that is huge for me. Like, that, it takes me so much effort to do that. Like, I constantly complain about my body, but on top of that, I'm just super unfit anyway. I'm really unhealthy. So it's like, you know, I'll bring like 3 tubs in on the trolley, and that makes me bloody struggling. So massive, yeah, it was massive that she did that for me. And then she went and smashed out 70 listings after that. So yeah, I've just got to sort it all now. Like, I'm hoping, it's literally all around me. You can't see it, but it's everywhere. So yeah, I'm hoping to get it all sorted by the end of the week, and at least all the single titles listed by the end of the week. I was hoping to get it all listed by the end of the week. It's just, I think there's just too much of it. So at least all the single titles, and then the TVs, I will be doing some of the TV series and stuff as I go, but the ones that aren't worth as much, I'll leave them to the end, just because it's going to take up time. So, and I do have to move house. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I actually can't even remember what I filmed a few days ago, so I don't know if I've repeated myself. Whatever, who cares? My videos are all over the place all the time anyway. So if you have watched all the way through and put up with my dribbling, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye!